1,000 hair products and you still got hair problems and you don't know which way to turn. You don't know what you deserve. Let's talk hair. I got what you deserve. Let's talk hair. Let's talk hair. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Talk hair. Let's talk hair. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Let's talk hair. Let's talk hair.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Let's Talk Hair. I am your host. I'm talking about your host, Angela H. Brown, who gives you all of the tea of a lifetime. We're going to make it fun today. I want to play a game. So let me know, y'all, in the chat, because we're about to pump it up to play a game. We're going to amp up things today. And as a surprise, well, you'll know at the end for our winners, what are we winning? I want you all to let me know in the chat, are you there? Because we're going to play a game. And we are going to have a great time. And I want you to get involved because I want to know how much. I've been teaching a lot of stuff. So I want to know how much you've been learning. Are you just watching? But I want you to tell me how much do you know when it comes to hair? The things that that I have been teaching you guys, I want to get a clear understanding that you know. So tune in every Sunday at 2 p.m. This is a great show to give you insightful information about the hair business, the hair game. It is not, we don't brag, we don't pull you down. What we try to do is give you information about concerning hair. Let's see who's in. We got Darlene Ray says she's in. So you all let me know in the comments are you in, so we can start talking about this business. We want to talk about this hair thing. We want you to understand what it means to be healthy. So Darlene says she's in. So who else is in? Let me know you're in so we can get started. I want at least who wants to play this game? What do you know? So who's in? So we have Darlene. Adrian says she's in. Give me two more people that's in so we can have a good battle, because I don't want people to try to come in the middle of it. So it's going to be kind of difficult for you to win and everybody else is win. So it is game time. Hello, beautiful Adrian. Adrian says she is in. She is ready. So, I mean, I want to spice it up and make it fun so we can actually be able to show what we what we're learning in this business. Hair is so important for us to keep our hair and keep it healthy. And I want people to know more about it. So I want to make it fun. So Darlene, Adrian, who else? It's raining outside in Memphis, so y'all can't be nowhere. You're not doing nothing unless you're cooking. So Adrian, she's in. Darlene is in. Darlene, you feeling better? Miss Darlene Ray is in the house. Okay. Anybody else? We want two more people to play this game. Just go and play the game. Yes. Okay. We're going to get started in a minute. Let's see. Michelle. Okay. Uh, Michelle, she's trying to get in. Are you able to? She wants to. I'm going to be watching different areas. So, Michelle, it gets better for you. Let us know. But Michelle, Darlene Ray said, "Yeah, oh, you feeling better? Great." Michelle, if try this, text me your answers if you can't get in on here, okay? If you can't get in on here, text me your answers. And if you are trying to get in and you know my number, text me your answers, okay? So let's get started. This is the game day. Because a lot of times I'm preaching this, but I want to make sure you guys are getting it. I'm not going to hold you up. I know y'all want to be booed up and all this stuff. So, but I wanted to stop and make sure that you're getting this information. And then I just want to see what you're learning. Okay. Okay. Michelle says she's in now. Okay. We're going to get started. So I want y'all to get aboard, get started. Let's start the game. The first question is, how many strands is one strand of hair? Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? How many strands is one strand of hair? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Is that Darlene giving me them answers? Darlene says it is 3. Adrian says it is 1. Anybody else? How many strands is one strand of hair? 1 strand, 2 strand, or 3 strands? All right. The correct answer is 3 strands of hair. Okay, Candace Adams, you in? Yolanda Rocket said 1. So let's put our players. We got Darlene. I put a check. She got that right. Adrian, a minus. Yolanda Rocket. She's and Candace Adams. The correct answer is 3. Michelle Hicks said 1. 3 strands. 1 strand is 3 strands of hair. You ever seen a split end? Do a split end? How do a split end become a split end? 1 strand is 3 strands of hair. Next question. What does the hair need? Does it need moisture, protein, or both? Moisture, protein, or both? Moisture, protein, or both? Does the hair need moisture, protein, or both? I'm looking for the answers. If it's both, you can do both. Or moisture, protein, Candace Adams, Adrian, and Darlene, Yolanda. What about you, Michelle? Put your answer in. Michelle's getting a little bad connection, so we're trying to give her a little time. Okay, the clock is ticking. Michelle Hicks said both. Let's see. Candace, Darlene, Yolanda, Adrian, and Michelle. All those answers were right. The hair needs moisture and protein. All right. Everybody answered that question. All right. The next question is, you all. Hello, cousin. How you doing, Miss Trina Brown? Uh, the next question is, what is the outer layer of the scalp called? Is it called the dermis, the epidermis, or subcutaneous layer? What is the correct answer? It is, what is the outer layer of the scalp? That's that first layer. Dermis, epidermis, or subcutaneous layer. Y'all let me know. Come on. Darlene Ray. She says epidermis. Candace, she says epidermis. Adrian Hughes said dermis. Yolanda and Michelle, give it to me. 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 Give it. Michelle, you gonna get in trouble if you don't answer this, because I'm really gonna get you. You're going to get in trouble. In trouble if you don't answer this. In trouble. Yolanda and Michelle. Okay, neither one of them are answering the question. Okay, the right answer, Apper. Okay, Yolanda, I think she's trying to say epidermis. Michelle, what are you saying? I think Yolanda said epidermis was epidermis. She's trying to say that. We're gonna get her some points. Michelle Hicks said dermis. Let me go to the scoreboard. Yolanda, Rocket. Okay, the correct answer is the epidermis, the outer layer of the skin. That's the outer layer. It's the toughest layer of the skin. That layer is very hard to get through. That's why we use the derma roller with the elixir. It is called the epidermis. Adrian Hughes. Next time we have a class, don't sit in the back. You're going to get it. Okay, the next, Candace Adams, Darlene Ray, Yolanda Rocket got the answers right. The lead right now is Darlene Ray. The lead right now is Darlene Ray. The next question is, what is the healthiest water temperature for your hair to use? Is it hot, warm, or cold? Hot, warm, or cold? Hot, warm, or cold? Hot, warm, or cold? Darlene Ray, I see your answer. Let's see. Anybody else? Hot, warm, or cold? What is the healthiest? Candace Adams, I see your answer. Adrian, Yolanda, and Michelle. Yolanda said warm. She in college and she's saying warm. And y'all, we're gonna do a congratulations to my sister. She just graduated from college. Yolanda Rocket. Yes. Adrian said warm. Let's see, Michelle Hicks, Yolanda. Let's give her score. Adrian, where's Adrian? Okay, here she goes. Michelle, hot, warm, or cold? Hot, warm, or cold? All right, Michelle said warm. Okay, the correct answer is drum roll. Warm. Yolanda Rocket got it. Michelle got it. Adrian got it. Darlene got it. Candace got it. So everybody got it. Warm water. The reason why warm water is the best is because it allows the products or the hair to go in the center. You have the center of the shaft, you have the outer layer of it, you have the center of the shaft. So when the warm water goes in there, it does not, hot water rushes product out, cold water shocks the hair, warm water stabilizes the hair and allows the hair to come in. We have Mr. Perry Brown. He said warm. Yay! He said warm. He don't get no credit though. So he's coming in late. But we're gonna give you a little check. It is warm water, but just say it after the answer. So you don't get no credit. So now the next question is, what is missing or taking out from the hair after a chemical? Is it elasticity, moisture, or protein? Elasticity, moisture, or protein? What's taken out the hair when you do not look at Poppy? Poppy, you supposed to be answering these questions. Michelle Hicks, she's coming up. So let's see who's in the lead. Darlene is in the lead. Oh, Perry Brown says moisture. Candace Adams says protein. Darlene Ray says protein. Where's Candace? Candace right here, protein. Adrian Hughes, protein. Michelle Hicks, protein. Yolanda Rocket says protein. Okay, time is up. All of you got it. The correct answer is protein. When you're doing a chemical, you're doing a relaxer, or you're doing a color, protein is already in your hair. That's why your hair can be so strong, or it could be lack of. But when you're doing a chemical, the first thing that's taken out is protein. That's why salon professionals like Adrian, we put the protective strand on there. It replaces the protein that's actually taken out of the hair. So when you're doing a chemical, you want to treat the hair. Like if you do Michelle Hicks, her chemical, we have to treat her hair. We have to put the protein in so you do not lose it. So in the lead, we have Darlene Ray, who's in the lead. Coming up second, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who's coming up third? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We have Yolanda Rocket, who's second. We have Candace Adams. I'm sorry, Candace Adams is in the lead. Darlene Ray. Then we have Yolanda Rocket, who is coming up third. Then we have Adrian and Michelle. So Michelle, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. I'm sorry, Candace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Candace is also coming up second place as well. So let's get to the next question, which is what is traction alopecia? What is traction alopecia? Is it the art of pulling and tugging? of the hair in the front? Or is it the pulling and tugging at the top? Or is it all over? Is it the pulling and tugging up front, around the edges, at the top? Or is it all over? Traction alopecia. What is it? Traction alopecia. Perry Brown, he said, better known as Poppy, said all over. Adrian says all over. It's traction alopecia in the front. That's where you lose your edges. Pulling and tugging all over. Yolanda R. Jones said that. Candace Adams said traction alopecia comes out from pulling in front. Pulling the hair. Hold up, let's get back to these comments. Candace Adams says traction alopecia comes from pulling the hair too tight. Yolanda Rocket, pulling and tugging. Let's see. Darlene Ray said pulling and tugging. So are you pulling? You're pulling and tugging the hair. Traction alopecia. Is that in the front? You're pulling and tugging, or all over? Okay, so we have three. Let me see. Hicks, boom. Yolanda Rocket, boom. Darlene Ray, and Candace Adams. It's not all over. It's the front of the hair. The front of the hair, but it is the pulling and tugging. It is not all over. Darlene Ray, you said all over pulling and tugging. It's not all over. So you didn't get that point. It is not all over. It is not all over. Michelle Hicks says pulling and tugging in the front. So she's got that one. Pulling and tugging all over. Yolanda R. Jones, no, that's not it. Yolanda Rocket said pulling and tugging. Traction is pulling and tugging. So Michelle nailed it. Candace Adams, pulling and tugging the hair. Is it in the front? So Candace, traction alopecia is the pulling and tugging when people get braids or weave. Let me see. Michelle Hicks, let's go ahead and give you your points. Yolanda Rocket. Candace, where's Candace? Boom. Let's look at no, not all over. Let's go to the next one. So we have the ones that won that one. It is not all over. If you add it in all over, you do not get that one. What is Ccca alopecia? It is that when you lose hair all over Ccca, or is that when you lose hair at the top? Is Ccca about losing the hair at the top? When you lose that alopecia is when you're losing the hair at the top. When you're losing the hair at the top, you can lose it on your edges and all of that, but also can you lose it at the top, or can Ccca be all over? Just tell me top or all over, 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 top or all over. So put these answers in. All you got to do is say top or all over, at the top or all over, at the top or all over. If you had been diagnosed with Ccca alopecia, then yes. Where is it? Is it at the top, or is it? And when I say top, it could come down to the size, or is it all over? Ccca alopecia, you lose hair in spots like patches. Yolanda Rocket said top. Candace Adams says you lose hair like patches. Yolanda Rocky, Michelle Hicks top. I have two tops. Okay, let me go ahead and give folk their points. Michelle and Yolanda. Yolanda R. Jones losing hair at the top. Darlene. Yolanda Rocket, where are you? And Candace, I got you your points. Okay. Enter. Adrian, type in, honey. Don't be afraid. Because I know what you're doing. You're trying to look it up. I got to run. I just burned my biscuits. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry, sister. Okay. The correct answer, CCCA, is found at the top of your hair. A lot of people, it can also, traction is more like the front CCA. Arietta is pretty much male and female pattern baldness. That's pretty much all over. That's pretty much all over. That can go in patches, like all over. CCCA is pretty much common, and it can occur from when people have over relaxed their hair, or maybe they have done a protective style where they're constantly pulling that area out. So CCCA is a little trickery, but it also can crawl down to the sides and stuff. So everybody who answered, I've given you points for that. Yolanda R. Jones, Michelle Hicks, Yolanda Rocket, and Darlene Ray. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Can a comb or brush take your hair out? Yes or no? Can a comb or brush take your hair out? Yes or no? Can a comb or brush take your hair out? Yes or no? Darlene Ray, she said yes. Candace Adams said yes. Both can take your hair out. Candace, can a comb or brush take your hair out? The clock is ticking. Yolanda Jones, she said yes. Michelle Hicks, she said yes. Yep, she said yes. Yolanda Rocket, can a comb or brush take your hair out? All right, so time's up. Can a comb or brush? Yolanda, maybe she got off. She said Yolanda Rocket is watching. Can a comb or brush take your hair out? Can a comb or brush take your hair out? Okay. The answer is, drum roll, yes. A comb or brush can take your hair out. I had a client one day who wanted to accuse me of being the one that's taking her hair out. I gave her treatments. I took care of her hair. She has gorgeous hair. She was sending me photos of all these hair follicles that's in the sink. And I prayed on it. I asked the Holy Spirit, what is taking this lady's hair out? It was, she has a little bit of money. And she was like, I paid $60 for this brush. I said, okay, you paid $5. Is taking your hair out. So what she did was she got rid of the brush. I got her another brush. She sent me a picture with no strands coming out. Sometimes the brush has like a little pull thing where it looks like little balls. And then there's sometimes the brush over a period of time can lose its shape and it can start snugging your hair and it can start taking it out. Some combs, if you use a comb and your hair coil is tight and you use a comb that's too small, yes, it can take your hair out. Yes, it can. So, all right. Our final question is, when swimming, what shampoo should you use? A clarifying shampoo, a neutralizer shampoo, or a moisture shampoo? A clarifying shampoo, a neutralizer shampoo, or a moisturizing shampoo. When swimming, what shampoo should you use? We got to think about chemicals and chlorine. So when you're in the chemicals and chlorine and you're out of vacationing and you got your body together, you lost your weight, you don't want to lose your hair. So should you use a clarifying shampoo, a neutralizer shampoo, or a moisturizing shampoo when you're in chlorine and swimming? Okay, we have our first answer saying, Candace Adams says use neutralizing shampoo, then a moisture shampoo. That's her answer. Antibiotics. Should you use a clarifying? I only need one answer. Darlene Ray says neutralizer and moisture. Yolanda R. Jones cannot spell. I'm messing with you, Yolanda. She said, it's the Yolandas that can't spell today. Nah, I'm messing with you. I'm going to give you that. Yolanda. Okay, Darlene Ray. She says neutralizer and moisture. Yolanda R. Jones says neutralize. Yolanda Rocket says nothing. Michelle Hicks, what are you saying? And Yolanda Rocket, we're waiting on y'all too. What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? Michelle Hicks says, oh, we're only looking for one answer. Only one answer to stop the action of the chemical. We're not talking about performance. We're just saying, what is the main thing? Yolanda Rocket, she says neutralizer and moisture. The main answer, if I say or, I only need one. It is neutralizer. The reason being is that when you're out swimming and it's the chlorine, you only want to use, and you can use other items. I'm not taking you from that. But what you want to do is, now you can see me. So what you want to do is you want to use a neutralizer shampoo that actually stops the action of the chemical. It's like when you get a relaxer. I mean, we're going to use other shampoos, right? But we're going to use the main shampoo, which is a neutralizer, to stop the action of the chemical. Am I making any sense? Yes. So Yolanda Rocket got it right. Now you can add more, you can add all of them. But just to make sure, the one answer that I was looking for, the one was neutralizer. Yolanda R. Jones stuck to the script, which is neutralizer. When you add me a second one, it's like you're guessing. When I only wanted one, if I had said ABC or both or all, then that's that. But if I'm looking for one, Yolanda R. Jones got that answer, but you get a little credit for even putting neutralizer in there, which was Darlene Ray, Yolanda Rocket, and Candace Adams. But the main thing was neutralizer. So I was giving everybody their credit, and I think everybody pretty much got that clear cut. Yeah. So neutralizer is the best. And the reason why I want to do this is to show you all how you need to think about what I'm teaching you about hair. So the neutralizer is the best. So let's go back over the answers. Okay, the first one, and then I'm going to unveil the winners. How many strands is one strand of hair? 3 strands is the correct answer. What does the hair need? Moisture, protein, or both? It needs both. What is our outer layer of the scalp called? It is called the epidermis. What is the healthiest water temperature for your hair? It is warm. What is missing or taken out from the hair after a chemical? It is protein. What is traction alopecia? It is the pulling and tugging in front of the hair. What is Ccca alopecia? It is also the pulling and tugging, or it is the misuse or chemicals that actually destroyed the hair at the top. Can a comb or brush take out your hair? Yes. When swimming, what shampoo should be used? Clarifying, neutralizer, or moisture shampoo? And that correct answer is neutralizer. We know to put our conditioners and things like that, but we have to stop the action of the actual chemical. Because if I put a clarifying shampoo and I did not stop the action of the chemical, my little dog thing is showing in it. So we have to stop it. Shout out to my husband, Perry C. Brown. He actually got me this little cute little outfit, but my niece went out of town. I love it. Thank you, Poppy. And this choker, he got me a lot of other stuff. But thank you. You know how to tell people thank you. So let's calculate up our winners. First place is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let me put that's the first place. Let's do second place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, 6. Let's do Darlene Ray came up with 8 points. Let's do Candace Adams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Candace Adams has 7 points. Darlene Ray has 8 points. Michelle Hicks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. Yolanda Rocket, 6 points. Yolanda R. Jones, 3 points. Darlene Ray. Darlene, hey, Darren Williams, how are you doing? Yolanda Pfeiffer, how are you doing? Okay, this week we're amping up our giveaway. So we're going to say congratulations to Darlene Ray, which is first place. Second place is Candace R. Jones. Third place is Yolanda Rocket and Michelle Hicks. And fourth place is, Adrian Hughes and Yolanda, Miss Yolanda Jones is fourth place. So we do not have losers. Yolanda was late because she noticed stuff. Yolanda Jones. Her name is Yolanda Jones. She always winning. And I'm telling you, if you had been on time, you would have slam dunked it. So congratulations to Darlene Ray. She is first place. Candace Adams is second place. So do y'all want to know what you're getting? First place winner. Are you ready? Drum roll for Darlene Ray. She gets some Deserve products up to $50 worth of products of her choice. Candace Adams, she gets $40 of worth of products of her choice. And Michelle and Yolanda gets $30 worth of products of their choice. Okay. Okay. So after that, that's it. And so Yolanda R. Jones were coming in and then still knocking it out. When you came in, you get a complimentary elixir, you and Adrian Hughes. So Adrian Hughes gets an elixir for just playing. Darlene Ray, you get $50 worth of products. Okay. Um, Candace, $40 worth of products. This is of y'all's choice. I'm not in it. When you get to 40, that's what you get. Okay. $50 with Darlene Ray. She gets $50. And also for first place, she also gets a $50 bill. So she gets $50 bill and $50 worth of products. Okay, that's for my first place. Okay, so y'all give a hand clap. And Candace, she's second place, you guys. Candace Adams and also Yolanda Rocket. All of you all are winners on my book, but I hope you guys learn this. Yolanda Johnson, I need some more shampoo. Well, you get an elixir, but you can go to the website at deservehealthyhair.com and you can get it. So Michelle Hicks, so she gets $30. Her and Yolanda, they get $30 worth of products. So let me write this down. Darlene gets $50 and $50 worth of products. Darlene, $50. See, a lot of y'all that's watching these people that play, you should have played because I'm giving cash and products, okay? While you sit back there trying to be shy. Okay, $50 and $50 worth of products. How you like that, Darlene? And then Candace gets $40 worth of products. And that's Candace, C-A-N-D-S-E. And then we got our $30 products. That is Yo-Yo and Michelle. And we have Miss Yolanda R. Jones. Her and Adrian gets an elixir. Elixir. I'm excited. I want to start doing more games. Do you all like the idea of games? Because I want to do a game where I'm giving away $100 worth of products. Can we do a game for that? Are y'all going to be ready for that game? Let me know if you want to do the $100 game. Who want to do the $100 game? But if you win first place, you get $100 and you get $100 bill. Can we give money away? I like to give money away sometimes. Okay, so you get $100 worth of products and $100 bill. Y'all want to play that game? Do y'all want to play that game? So education is key. That's what Yolanda R. Jones says. I love this educational. The games are great. Yolanda Rocket said, yay to everyone, but you all are winners. So most of you are getting it, but do not double guess things. Do not. Candace Adams says, I like game time. Okay, so we're going to start bringing more games because I want to bring the A game on where you guys can kind of feel it. Now, to my deserved customers, anytime you win some money, if you want to make it towards your hair, then you can say, I want hair bucks. So if you want gift cards for your hair, I'm going to let you know with this what the prizes are. So you can take the $100 and use it towards your hair, or you can just go and buy you some groceries or whatever. So Candace Adams says, a lot of knowledge and interaction. I love this. I mean, I started texting Michelle, Yolanda, Angel, come on, get on this, because it's going to take people looking at you guys who are brave enough to answer the question. Everybody pretty much knew a lot of the answers, but sometimes you double guess. So I am so excited about this. So let's go over our winners again. We have Darlene Ray, who has $50 and $50 of products. Candace Adams has $40 worth of products. Yolanda Rocket and Michelle Hicks, $30 worth of products of your choice. Adrian and Yolanda Jones gets a complimentary elixir. I'm excited for you guys. This is what it's all about. And I know you want to spend time with your family, but tune in and you all share this on the page because we're talking about the game show. So if you don't mind, when this ends, take it to your pages so other people can see and learn more about what we're doing. This is not, it's a game we play, but hair loss is not a game. When you're losing hair, it's not a game. Men are losing their hair. Women are losing their hair. Even children now are losing their hair. Have y'all seen the little fake baby hair that they putting out? They're putting fake baby hair now. And people are constantly losing their hair. I have a client came to the salon and she went and let somebody that's in college do her. I put a beautiful blonde color. She was using the products. Her hair did not even shed. And she was doing what she had to do at home. She went on vacation. She let this girl put some braids in her hair. The lady put the braids in her hair and took her hair out. I was so hurt. But the good thing about it, because she had the appearance of the products in, a lot of her hair was saved. A lot of her hair was saved. So I don't want to expose her and who she is because she's one of my, she graduated from college recently, but she was very sensitive about it. She came to me. I gave her a beautiful cut. I was able to save her hair. Now I can show you how the cut looked without exposing her, but because her hair was so healthy, I treated her hair and I was able to save a lot of her hair. So I'm not going to say who she is, but I was able to treat it and cut it. And I saved a lot of her hair. I was able to save a lot of her hair, and her hair turned out very beautiful. But she was just very hurt that she had went to someone and going on vacation, supposed to be a wonderful time of her life. And she was like, oh my God, I cannot believe that I lost my hair. So I want you guys to take it very seriously when you're vacationing. Stop just letting any Joe Blow because you love the price to do your hair. Or was my cousin friend, or little Sakina, little Shaniqua, and if your name is Shanika, I'm sorry, Shaniqua, whoever, but I'm just not calling you ghetto or nothing. But what I'm saying is stop letting those people who are not experienced or who do not even care about hair. She said she told that lady 2 and 3 times, you're pulling too much. You're pulling too much. And she kept pulling because she did not care. So I love you guys. Happy Sunday. Enjoy your Sunday. We are going to start playing games because I'm going to give you the information. So start listening more when I'm talking and start taking notes because I am going to amp up the prizes. I want to get all the way up to $500 cash. $500 cash on some of these things because that's how bad I want you to remember this stuff, because I want to get up to $100, $200, $300, $500. We're gonna stop these people just watching us but not learning from us. So Candace Adams, Tabia Hall, Darlene Ray, Yolanda Rocket, Yolanda R. Jones, Michelle Higgs, y'all are the main ones. Alicia Green, Shaquita Green, y'all are the main ones that are always watching, but you're brave enough to make comments, and you understand it's not a game, So, and the ones that are at work watching, I know you can't watch. I know you can't. But if you have my cell phone number, please keep in mind you can text me your answers and still win. I love you guys. Happy Sunday, and remember to keep God first.
Talk hair, let's talk hair. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Let's talk hair.